Good morning and welcome back to Affirmations That Matter. Day 26, that's what we are on. Moving towards the 40 days mark, and we are excited that you are here. I am excited that you are supportive. I pray for divinity's blessings upon your life, upon your journey, and upon the decisions that you make even as you journey. As we together travel from the locations where we have failed to the locations where we will not just succeed, but where we will thrive. Welcome again. Affirmation number 26 is, today I am led by wisdom, not by confusion. Affirmation number 26 is, today I am led by wisdom, not by confusion. Have you ever been at a place in your life when everyone knows what's better for you than yourself? Have you ever been in a position where every idea that you put forward, that you propose, was always wrong? Have you ever been in a place where everyone around you had the greatest ideas, but your idea was never valid, could not have been validated? Your idea did not have much worth, was not considered to be weighty, worthy of consideration. How did you feel? Again, what made you feel that your idea, your proposal should have been considered? What gave you that impression? What impressed you to think that your idea, your recommendation, or your proposal should have been considered among other considerations, among other proposals? Even if you are not here in person to tell me, I know one of the reasons why you thought your recommendation should have been considered is because you believe in your worth. You believe in your potential. You believe when you speak. You believe when you speak, when you offer a suggestion, that you have carefully thought about it. You believe in yourself. You have great confidence in yourself. However, as you allow yourself to interact with individuals who don't have that same level of confidence in you, who don't believe your ideas are worthy of listening to, who don't believe that your recommendations are valuable, you begin to second guess yourself. You begin to question the validity of your thoughts. You begin to wonder why you are located where you're located and how much longer you can remain in that location. In other words, you begin to define yourself according to the perceptions that others have of you, according to the perceptions that are around you, according to the interpretations that people have of your actions. You begin to question yourself, and consequently, your self-esteem, your self-value begins to plummet. I ask you the questions because each day that you are offered, each day that you are gifted, each day that you are purposed, each day that you are blessed with, each day that you rise to, each day that you have been assigned is a day that is designated for the demonstration of the gifts that are in you, the skills that you have, the opportunities that have been given to you. Each day is a day for that realization. However, if you depend on someone else to validate your gifts, to validate your skills, if you depend on others to do that without you believing in the validity of your gifts, in the potency of your gifts, your skills, and the level of confidence that you bring forward, as you talk about your gifts, as you demonstrate your gifts, you will begin to defeat yourself. You will begin to self-sabotage because you are handing to others the definitions that define your skills, the potentials, or the potential inherent in your gifts. And once you have handed it to them, they do with you, they do with the authority that you've placed in their care as they choose, as they wish. And why won't they? They don't believe in your gifts, they don't believe in your proposals, they don't believe in your skills. Why won't they do with what you present them as they choose? Today is a brighter day. It's a new day. It's a brand new day. And so you have a reason to a great opportunity. You've arose to a great opportunity. You have awakened to a great opportunity. An opportunity to demonstrate your belief in yourself. Today, you have an opportunity to be led by wisdom and not by the confusion all around you. And not by the confusion that may be all around you. Now, confusion does not always result from disbelief. Confusion has the root of confusion is in rebelling against what is truth, what is factual, what is known, what is reality. And so if someone does not want to support your gifts, they creating confusion about what you can do. They debating what you can do, what you cannot do, how well you can do, what you cannot do. And the confusion, and no one can really decipher, and no one can really bring to the fore what it is you cannot do that they know you can do. The confusion about it is that they don't want you to manifest your gifts. They don't want you to demonstrate your gifts. If your gifts are demonstrated, if others begin to believe in your gifts, if you begin to transform the lives of others with the gifts that you have, you would be shaming those who have not stepped out in believing in the gifts, in the demonstrating of the gifts, and in believing in others. So who best is to be led by confusion, if not you, the one who does not believe in himself or herself? I'm saying to you today, on this 26th day of this 40 days affirmations that matter, I am saying to you, you need to decide on who's going to lead you. You need to decide what is going to be in the leadership that you follow. You need to decide on the motivations of your life. Let your motivation not be confusion. Let your motivation not be the ideology of others fighting against the gifts, the potential that you have in you. Today is day 26 of these 40 days of affirmations that matter. An opportunity to question, to assess, to redefine what it is we have allowed to affirm in our lives, because we can affirm, we can reinforce. We can reinforce the negatives in our lives. We can condition ourselves to accept, embrace, celebrate the negatives simply because others around us are doing the same. And because we have embraced them, we embrace their lifestyles, we embrace their beliefs, we embrace their doctrines, we embrace their celebrations, and we celebrate what they celebrate. Today is a good day to decide you will be led by wisdom. Divinity has wisdom that surpasses anything that you can receive from any mortal. I had to learn that. I had to come to the conclusion, I had to learn that as much as I am impressed with scholars around me and scholarly friends and with ambitious friends and well-to-do friends, I had to come to the conclusion that divinity has the level, the width, the depth of the wisdom that I need. And so I am recommending to you today to seek wisdom from divinity, who is able to provide that level of wisdom, the depth, the breadth of the wisdom that you need to make decisions in your life. Divinity is willing to give that unconditionally. But you must want it. You must decide you will not allow yourself to be led by confusion, but by wisdom. It's a decision that you must make. How is that decision made? You begin by aligning yourself with your life's calling. Yesterday, that's what we spoke about. You begin by aligning yourself with your life's calling. And once you have decided you will do that, you need now to surrender your gifts, the gifts that you have suspected, the gifts that you've discovered, the potential that you've suspected, the potential that you have discovered. Give your suspicions or your convictions, your aspirations, give your failures, and even the successes, little or much. You give that to divinity and watch yourself expand. Watch your life change. Watch your territory expand. Watch you grow, and just expect yourself to become a lot more valuable to your community. Not the community that is led by confusion. For you will not become valuable to a confused community. You will become valuable to a community that can identify and appreciate your gifts and your talents. Today is day 26, and so I'd like for you to affirm with me. Today, I will be led by wisdom and not by confusion. As you make the changes in your life, as you align yourself with your calling, as you decide on who is going to lead you, what is going to be the direction of your life, what you will gain from this vast universe, the expansion, the gains, the abundance, the achievements, the goals, the successes, the legacies that will become yours. As you prepare yourself for that, understand, you must detach yourself from confusion and attach yourself to wisdom, which is given unconditionally by divinity. Thank you today for stopping by on day 26. Looking forward to seeing you on day 27. And remember, these affirmations are intended to transport us from the locations where we have failed to the locations where we will not just succeed, but where we will thrive. Tell someone about us. If you do like our content, tap the like button, subscribe, and please tell others and help us grow this YouTube community.